nice to jump out to lead the football game. It just takes pressure off of you, and what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
This is Whitaker running it out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Let him hit. Kick return. Boy,
the Panthers lined up in the pistol. The Panthers take it from the 23. Running room. Newton's taken down at the 49.
Cam Newton is fast, and he is one big quarterback, at least 6'5", 6'6", about 250 pounds. He can run around you, and he can run over you also.
Dixon's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Now 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Greg Olsen can really run at 6'6". When you can run like he can, you have a good pair of hands, you are going to be a favorite target of the quarterback.
The Panthers have to get to the 41 for a first. 3rd down and 8. Newton's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Some early struggles on both sides of the ball. Their defense has already been scored upon, and now the offense is going to have to give the football right back.
Well, they did. And listen, I'll say this. Now it's time for the defense to come back out on the field and stop this, play with more intensity, and get this game changed around.
Cam Newton unleashes the long pass. And intercepted. What a tough start for the quarterback. An early interception.
The worst thing you can do as a quarterback, but I'm giving the defense here a lot of credit. They diagnosed the play. They took advantage of the quarterback, and they got the interception.
Wilson again. Davis all over the ball carrier.
Well, when you get the offense backed up like this, you got to put the pressure on your defense and go out there. We need a 3 and out so we can get the football back and get good field position.
2nd down and a long way to go. Got the completion. Thompson's going to make the tackle. Wilson from the shotgun. It's caught by Baldwin. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
Oh, my God, and I can't pick that.
Downs. The Panthers get a big break here. The offense is backed up inside its own territory. They decide to go for it on 4th down. The defense comes through. Now, can the offense go out there and make them pay?
Newton's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Out of the shotgun formation.
Now that's, oh, my God.
Comes down with, no, the defender tips it out.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. And it's swatted away.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Newton in shotgun formation. Devin Funchess comes away with the football. The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
The Panthers go for it on 4th
down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Seahawks with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call it. You call it mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got to tighten things up here in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
As we take a look at the defense, you'll be taking a look today at defensive end Charles Johnson, who never takes a play off.
Charles Johnson, he knows.
Thank you.
Touchdown, Carolina.
There is nothing like tying a football game up on the defensive side. You're down 7, you make it happen, you get the turnover, you score. Boy, that is a lot of momentum on your side. You should be able to take that momentum and get a victory.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
Go.
Baldwin's got it. Snell taken down. Baldwin's tackled down at the 22. That return's good for about 10. The Seahawks retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
Halfway through this first quarter now. Wilson's going to scramble.
Oh, yeah.
They cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Hold on to the football. Don't let the first defense.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one.
Trying to help Chad.
Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does,
you can't get bailed out of it.
The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
The Panthers will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
The Panthers take it from the 23. Wide to the left. Stewart's marked down at the 19.
Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
The ball is taken out of his hands.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
And he
on Madden 17 game.
That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
I watched the
Makes you feel really
game.
good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
It buzzes you pressing stuff.
And he'll start his return. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
Second down and 9. Wilson's on the move. Hurries the throw. A foot race to the end zone. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown. As we get near the end of the opening quarter, they've grabbed the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, things have been rough so far, haven't they? It's been fun to watch. Each team is being very competitive and physical, but that's a nice thing to do, to score that touchdown and get a lead here late in the first.
This is Whitaker running it out. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Panthers step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Not able to get away from Chancellor.
He ain't leaving today. You see somebody like Stewart coming out the backfield.
Out of the gun. Looking to go down the field here. He's in the clear. The 10. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Okay, then. All right, then.
Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific
That
no
was
matter
not
what
man.
time you get them, though,
What,
Jim.
that
But,
was no man.
hey, late in the first, what a way to answer
You just
for that
talking to me,
offense.
that
That
one
was a
man.
really, really sharp drive.
I was in cover 4.
The Seahawks
But I
are in shape
busted it
now
up
to
when I was
return
in
the
the
kick.
offensive line. So, okay, then. So he just burnt over.
Baldwin's got it on the return. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense is on a roll, but their defense is sleepwalking, and you wonder what they're saying to one another over on that sideline, Phil.
Well, they're not sitting there saying to each other, hey, how you doing? There's a lot of words being spoke between these offensive and defensive players, and it's not a lot of kind ones, that's for sure. But listen, the offense, in times like this, when you're playing really well, it's your job to go out there and score more points so you can pick up for a defense that's really struggling.
What's the difference this time?
Second down and 10. Wilson's taking off. Heaving it down the field. Makes the on his
Oh,
way.
God, Travis, the only reason why you getting these passes out, you just be sitting back
They
there
take the
running
lead here late in the first quarter with
He
the
didn't burn
touchdown.
nobody.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get into the end zone and get that score to take the lead. And, hey, that's a good feeling.
Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. And this is Whitaker running it out. The Panthers offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. You know, what do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
Launching it deep, and that's Chancellor, who almost came away with a pick. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
Second and 10.
Avril's
the one who made the big stop. The Panthers will look to get to the 21 to extend the drive and pick up a first.
There.
Complete to Greg Olsen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Press coverage all the way.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
He don't want to fumble, nigga.
One last play before the quarter ends.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
We don't teach our players to fumble over here. They don't know how to fumble.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Looking long.
Oh, my
He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
Newton's able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
From the gun, Newton.
Who still uses defensive line?
And it's batted down.
Well, there's no doubt what to do in a situation like this. You do not take a chance and put your team in a position where they have to make a big comeback in the second half.
The Panthers take it from the 23. Surveys. What a catch. One-handed. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.